recorded lecture together, and you can put a quick title, a quick ending, and then there you go, your video is ready. And I'm happy to do a demo for you. I have my flip looking at, and how that's really changing what the next generation is expecting from education institutions. With that, I want to just end, and happy to take a couple of questions if we have time. Any observations, questions? Yeah.
You showed the Second Life logo in your presentation. Now, when we've tried Second Life, we found that it really doesn't work even on a 2 Mbps broadband. So, how does Cisco solve that problem?
We can only encourage the government to install broadband. I think the innovation is also around how you bring the cost of broadband down. And I think there is a lot of, I have been talking to Professor Junjunwala at IIT Chennai, and I know that he's doing a lot of things to look at bringing the cost of broadband down, and it goes back to what is the cost of infrastructure and the last mile access, right? So while Cisco can look at addressing bringing the cost of the infrastructure down, bringing the cost of the actual broadband, the rates is really up to our service providers, and we are talking to some of the service providers in India to really look at how can we work with them to bring the cost of broadband down, specifically for education. So there are education research networks and so on. I know in India we had the EARNet. In some of the other countries there are other similar research networks. And it's really up to the education institutions to work with the private companies as well as with the government to really bring the cost of broadband down. And the rest is all ready for you to adopt. Anything else? Any other sort of questions? Yeah. You can speak loudly. I'll repeat your question. So let me address that. So not all of our technologies require high bandwidth. Only telepresence is probably one of the most high bandwidth consumption technology, but we recently also acquired a company called Tandberg, which you may have heard of, and we will be doing some special offers maybe for education customers over the next year. And Tandberg actually works on lower bandwidth. It's a very nice video conferencing at a consumer level. It's a consumer level video conferencing technology, consumer telepresence, that's what it is. And so that should really help address the needs of the higher education system, in terms of your ability to collaborate. We also have WebEx, which actually works on less than 512 kbps, and you should, try it out. It works from my home. And we live around WebEx, and WebEx is really bringing collaboration and video conferencing specifically for education customers. And the remote education platform that I talked about is essentially based on WebEx Training Center, and the pilots that we are doing in Erode and in Bangalore, they are all based on low bandwidth based last mile connectivity. So it's not about high bandwidth. All is not high bandwidth. We realize that emerging markets, bandwidth is a concern. I know that Microsoft and Google offer a lot of stuff for free for higher education. We are looking at that internally. This is about cost. Somebody wanted me to repeat the question. Yeah, so actually, honestly, because we are a global company, we cannot just bring down the cost here for India specifically. We have our internal sort of regulations in place, and we are looking at it very actively to bring the licensing costs down for WebEx and some of our technologies, unified communication specifically for education. So please be on the lookout, and Rachna, my colleague here from India marketing team, I'm happy to share our email addresses, and if and when some offers become available, we will definitely communicate to you through our newsletters and other ways. Yeah. take questions after the session is over. Not yet, but we will take that as an input because, we like I said, we are in 160 countries and this requirement about video to text comes to us from whether it's China or Romania or wherever else. So I'm sure our video team is looking at it, especially the DMS technology team. It's part of our emerging technologies group, and we will definitely be considering that in our future portfolio. But it may be a couple of years away at least. Or maybe a year, I don't know. I don't want to commit to anything. Audio to text, I understand. I'll take this feedback, I'll talk to somebody and we'll see if Rachna can communicate with all of you. Okay, so with that, I'll just hand it back to Gayatri.